Good morning. I am, after I have wasted, well, I shouldn't say wasted, probably spent the last hour working on Redemption. We're now way behind. So I'm just going to use Riman's 2 Lustre cushions in conjunction with my Seint, just because, I don't know, that's what we're doing today. I'm going to start with what I'm going to use is this travel brush set, and I'll tell you because this is a limited time thing, and I watched the live last night and we were told that everything's still listed on the website. I don't know if they're going to give us like a warning, hey, this is the last chance for these items or what, but I know this is one of the things we thought that I thought, maybe I misunderstood, but I thought that this travel kit was going to be an excellent addition to the Seint family, but it's a limited edition item. So for $25 you get this hard case. It has a mirror in it. It has this wonderful kabuki brush, 2 different types of eyeshadow brushes. One you can use for eyeshadow, one you can use for like your brighten and highlight or color correct in small areas, and then a spoolie. I hate that it doesn't have a eyebrow brush, and I found one of my old brushes that I used to use on my eyebrows, and I stick it in there if I'm going to be traveling somewhere. But I hate that we're losing it. Anyway, so since we are losing it, I'm going to be using it for today's application. So what am I going to start with? I don't think that I can dig my brighten and highlight out anymore. Like, I think it's pretty well done, but yeah, I'm trying to figure out which. See, this brush has like a chiseled in, and then this is a round top. I'll just use the round, not brown, but we're going to color correct with Sunlit. I like using both Seint and Riman together. Riman's going to give you like a micro powder finish. If you did not like Riman, if you didn't like Seint, if you tried Seint and you didn't love it, Riman might be another option. It's also infused with their amazing skincare, so could be a consideration. The only thing that my cheap tail has problems with is it's on the pricey side, but you get 2 cushions per 1 box. So there's a refill cushion in these boxes. But we are hoping as planners, Riman, I'm a planner, Seint, I'm an artist, but as a planner, that we can talk them into just selling the 1 refill, because you already have the compact, and they're very environmentally conscious, so they're considering that option as well. So now I'm just going to open it up. It has its own little pad. This is going to be more for a fuller coverage, and it's a cushion, but it dries down to like a micro powder finish, or you can use your finger. I saw somebody doing this and I didn't hate it. I'm just here to tell you. And yeah, I don't like using my finger with Seint because I tend to get a little sloppy. So I got a little excess on my finger and I'm just going to pat it on. Or I could use the pad, or I could use a brush. It really, truly doesn't matter. But I have to mix shades. They are coming out with more shades. Natural shades, that's my one. And I can't wait to see what those will be. Hopefully those will be released. Look, there's a lot in there. Like, you can see how much I'm getting. That's way too much. But we're just going to pat it on, and then we'll just blend it out, because nothing matters. It's the same thing. Like, you just do what you want to do. And that looks gross, doesn't it? It reminds me kind of using liquid foundation. And I only ever used liquid foundation whenever I was younger, and we would get a roll of quarters or something and be told to go to the gas station to get out of our parents' hair. And that's what we did. We bought pizza sticks and school supplies at the J-Mac to play with. That's what we would do. Well, I would buy school supplies and hot fries. That's what I liked. And pizza sticks. And then I'm using this kabuki brush to pat into my skin everywhere. And this way I really don't need bronzer. because that natural beige gives me quite a glow. But I am going to go back with Seint's bronzer on my neck to kind of marry these colors together. Although I guess I could use this natural beige. But see, everything works well together. And then I have my foundation on, with the exception of my contour. We're going to drag this down. I probably got a little too heavy on the natural beige. And I have put on, I prepped my skin with the Calming Balance Gel. I love prepping my skin with that. It hydrates my skin. It's so hard to see in my mirror. I'm sorry, I'm like way up here. But it helps hydrate my skin, and it's grippy, so it holds your foundation on a little bit longer, like a primer. Trying to get some of this stuff out from between my fingernail. Okay, what else are we doing? Bronzer. Bronze. We're going to use the Kabuki brush to bronze too. Get this neck a little bit. Bronzer. I told y'all that I am trying to like utilize my downloaded videos to put them on YouTube and what have you. The problem with that is it takes me so long to edit videos, then I just have all these videos junking up my memory on my computer, my phone. So I've just been trying to upload them here, and maybe I'll go back. But the quality is the upload quality is a little bit different. So if I would, Brownie, pencil, lifesaver. If I would just go ahead and edit them and then upload them, it would be a better quality, but I don't. It's holiday season and everything has been crazy, so I just haven't yet. And I'm having just to delete them. I upload them here and then I delete them off my phone. Whatever. All right, we're gonna blend this back into the hairline here. This is a satin pencil. If you remember, silks are the ones that last. It has the L in it. They last, they stay. I wouldn't recommend them for contour. You can use them for contour, but girlfriend, you best be blending ASAP. Look, I got cheekbones. I never have cheekbones. My face has gotten so round. But anyway. Hopefully, I will stick to a New Year's resolution this year. I shouldn't say that. I did really good last year up until about September. And that's where really until the end of September, I did good. I exercised up until the Nashville trip. And then I got sick the next week after I came back. And then everything just kind of went downhill from there. I'm looking really bronzy, but it doesn't not match. That's cool because I put too much of the natural beige on, but it still looks fun. Okay, so now here we are. I'm just going to use my line brush and not the extra brush that I put into my travel kit. I'm still using the travel kit. Don't write me off yet. We also found out last night that the 16th through the 20th, there will be some bundles available. We're not allowed to talk about it, so I'm not telling y'all that, but just know there will be signs. Okay, so I'm in compliance here. There will be signs. Keep a close eye on my post coming up. Y'all are going to be happy with these bundles, I feel. And they're good bundles. And it'll be a good time to kind of grab a few things here and there if you're needing them, if you weren't able to take advantage of the double points and free shipping. Because, you know, Christmas. And Camille, our marketing specialist, explained to us how come with the new affiliate model, they can't discount the entire website because it doesn't make financial sense as a company, and it puts us artists at a disadvantage because everybody buys everything and then they don't buy anything else the rest of the year. She said our numbers from the Boxing Day sale this year were actually more than the boxing sale last year, which is crazy to even think about because we have lost so many artists along the way. There's so many people that no longer provide Seint. So it was a shock to hear that information. I feel like she's being transparent. I don't know her as a person. I hope she's not BSing us. But I'm a child of trauma, so I have trust issues. It's just who I am as a person. But, you know, all we can do is believe what she tells us and move on. If you would like to hear about my disappointing my family, let's get into it. Okay, so we decided that I had coverage this weekend and I was going to, our orthopedic patients have to be treated on the weekend. So we usually get somebody to come in because we've already worked a full week and we don't want to work on the weekends. We do if we need to, but we try not to. So we have gotten, okay, real quick, segue, follow the squirrel. I'm going to use the advent calendar until I can't anymore, okay? One, because there's shades in here that I don't use shades that y'all can't get a hold of. So once these shades are no longer available, I won't be using them. The advent calendar is still on the website. So if you are interested in the advent shades, go ahead and get them now. We do not know if they will be offering them singly, so I'm just going to say go ahead and grab the calendar while you can. I will be utilizing it while I can. I should have checked to see if the shades of the quarter are still out. I forgot. Dang it. But whatever. So I'm just going to use these while I'm able to. I am going to go in with... Dang it, Mississippi State's playing tonight because, you know, they got, everybody decided they didn't want to go to a bowl game and I'm trying to represent Mississippi State and I left my maroon color in there. So we're just going to, we'll just roll on. Oh, please don't pop out. I am going to use this gray color called Rocky right here. It is a light gray color. But anyway, so we're just going to go all over my lid with that. And I will have to, maybe I have a maroonish color in my palette. So anyway, daycare was closed today. And I said, there's a play place in Columbus. I was like, why don't we take the kids to the play place? We'll have some lunch with my granny. She lives in Columbus. We have some errands we need to run anyway. This looks so much bluer on screen. It is not this blue in person. I think it's just the way the light's hitting it, but looking in my mirror, it does not look this blue. Hopefully that's not what the world sees anyway. But I guess it's like gray granite, kind of like a grayish blue based gray, which is dumb. I should have picked a different color, but it does not look as blue on camera as it does on my face right now. Anyway, so we're like, we'll just take the kids to the play place. We're not going to tell them yet because you can't tell my kids nothing. I'm sure all of y'all know how it goes. If you tell them anything, they bug you to death until you just don't want to ever go again. I should have picked a different color. So I kept checking the website, making sure they weren't closed today. We told the kids that I am going to use, I guess I'll use Revival because it's pretty close to, yeah. What color is that? Philly. I'm going to use Revival. Yeah, okay, whatever. And we tell the kids, I'm supposed to start getting ready. I opened my phone because I had planned on doing a live with you gals. Then called my granny, found out her schedule is clear. And opened my phone to do a live, and the very first post was from the Kids and Play Place in Columbus, saying that they were closed today. Like, why did y'all not post yesterday whenever you said you were closing for the 1st that you would also be closed today? Why not go ahead and give that information? So, I disappointed my kids, disappointed my granny. Your granny didn't act hurt, but I mean, you know, she's a granny. She wanted to see them too. I wanted to see her. Because we didn't do Christmas. We did Thanksgiving, but we didn't have like a family Christmas. So anyway, that I spent the next hour trying to figure out what we were wanting to do, what we could do to replace it. Because it's going to be rainy and nasty today, right? Which, by the way, if you're wanting a color match, today's your perfect day to do a color match because it's overcast outside. You can't screw the lighting up. So anyway, I spent the next hour going around on my phone. Then my granny calls back. She said, hey, I saw on the news they're opening a place in Starkville. So I checked into that. It looks really fun, but for today, they're doing a soft opening starting today, and you had to schedule appointments. Of course, all the slots are filled. And we didn't really want to be a part of somebody working out the kinks today, if that makes sense. Dumb butt, you're supposed to use the travel brush. Sorry, old habits die hard, kids. But so let's just finish it out with the travel brush. Okay, travel brush. Let me make sure ain't nothing on it. And we'll finish this look out. Okay, so that idea ain't gonna work, right? So then the kids are like, Chuck E. Cheese. They have always asked to go to Chuck E. Cheese. We've never been to Chuck E. Cheese for whatever reason or another. And then I was like, oh, what about the skating rink, which is right down the road from my granny's. Boys didn't want to do the skating rink because he don't like to skate. Well, that's his problem, which also makes it my problem. So we're not doing that either. We're going to Chuck E. Cheese. I've never been in my whole life. Whatever. So I disappointed everybody, including myself, because I wanted to go see my grandmother. But the kids don't, whatever. They want to go play, and they should. It's a nasty day. We can't spend just a whole lot of time outside, so it's okay. I will survive. Look, I accidentally grabbed the wrong brush, so I probably just patted my brightening color, that sunlit, that color corrector in there too. I don't hate it though. Here we are. It's fine. We move on. We rise up and we move on. Yeah, because I used the wrong brush. It's okay. And let's see. I have brows. I need illuminator. I'm using Flurry. I hope she's still available for y'all. I checked to see if the advent calendar was still listed, but it was, so I'll just use, I know the advent calendar is available, so I'll just use it. We'll use Swan Song. Just a little tap. Make me look like I'm perspiring. I love it right here. That's too much. Good. Googly moogly. Girl, that brush was loaded to the gills. Holy cow, man. I was disappointed myself because I don't know how to put on makeup. What an idiot, right? Okay. I am gleaming and shining here. Where is this little brush? Maybe I could knock some of this. Okay. So it's days like these where I don't even know why y'all stick around because I don't know what I'm doing. But I promise you, if I can still pull off a look, you're not going to screw up makeup. That's what I get. I don't like to wear makeup. I'm not good at it. Yes, you can be. Everybody's good at it. It's just a placement. And if you mess up, you just blend it out somewhere else. Okay. am I relatively even? Oh yeah, I'm gonna put a little bit more of that swan song on my lid. Clean finger, right in. And past. I push in the middle and I pat around. See, you can really see that rocky coming through. That turned out really pretty. It's almost like a chrome color. I like it. I like a good fun color. We're gonna kind of blend just a smidge. So it's not as scary looking. I know some of y'all look at that like, oh, what is she doing? A little bit more revival to the crease. What time is it? 11:07. We got to hit the road, Jack. And I even, whenever I was going to start this adventure, I'm like, oh, I have plenty of time to get ready. I'm going to do something cute with my hair. The second day of January is disappointing day. But everything's going to get better after this. We're going to do better. This was our mulligan. This was our practice day. We'll do better after today, right? And all is not lost. We're still going to go. We're still going to have fun. We're still going to do something. We're still going to put eyeliner on before we forget. One thing I haven't told y'all today is if you have not tried these pencils, do it. Let's get a sharper line there. Even it up. I also have to run by River Place and drop off some samples, which would have been way more convenient if we were going to Columbus, but no, because my dumb butt forgot it yesterday. I knew I was going to be off today, and I forgot to take them to work because I can't remember anything. Okay, let's line. Yes. Are you trying to smooch? There's a little hand on. I can't give you a smoochie, baby. Yeah. She's got her hand under the door. I gave you a moochie. I can hear you. I can see your hand. I know I can hear, baby. You're right. I'm sorry. I miss. Okay, baby. I'm sure this would work so much better if I would sharpen it. But... Yes, baby. We're going to Chuck E. Cheese. This is why we don't tell them stuff. Because we've already had this discussion of where we were going. She's going to ask me 15 more times. Almost like you got to be medicated whenever you make plans with kids. Just so that they'll ask you the same thing 500 times. Okay. Little spoolie. Alright guys, I'm still working on this live, okay? The sooner I get done, the sooner we can get out of here. Then AJ's in the living room. Where a kid can be a kid. They've never seen that commercial, have they? I don't like this. This eye's not right. Did anybody watch Stranger Things? If you did, I want to know what you thought about the finale. Yes, baby. Can I please finish this so we can go?
How long is this taking you?
Even longer if you're going to sit here and talk to me through the door.
Hey, Mom.
Uh-huh.
Are you doing your eyeliner or lipstick?
I'm doing my eyelashes, but I'm also on the camera.
Goodbye.
Goodbye.
I can see your feet.
Yep, they're there. I can hear your mouth breathing under the door. You sound like Vecna. Are you a bad guy, sister?
Why?
Because I can... Now, what are we going to do for lips today? What shall we do? Nope, can't do that. Okay. We will... toast it. Because it's right here. Because, you know, it's kind of my go-to. Okay. Don't be scared. That's not what it looks like. See? Nothing to fear here. And you can use it on your cheeks. And then we just blend. What did I say about over there? Probably should have used the kabuki brush there, but here we are. Okie dokie, I need a layer of lash leather to lengthen these lashes. Now, if you want more of a berry color, use less liner or don't use liner at all. I've got the pencils. I'm here to show them to you. I use them, sister. Look at the difference. Volume, length. I'm not done yet. There's a girl I work with the other night. We had gone to a Christmas dinner. And she's not used Seint. But I always pick at her. You know, because that's what I do. And she said, "What mascara are you using?" I said, "Seint." And she shook her head and laughed. Before that, she said, "Your eyelashes look really good today." Well, I had mascara on, and I don't wear makeup every day, but we was going to dinner, so I put it on. And it makes such a difference, and you can just build until you get good lashes. The good lashes. I'm really hoping we hear something from Riman soon about getting the lash serum and the mascaras in. One, because I'm about out of my Seint mascara. And I forgot to, like a dumb butt, for Black Friday, as I was telling y'all all the Black Friday deals over and over again. And we had days to order, and who didn't order? Me. So I'll have to get some. I think it was 20% off of the mascaras. I don't remember, but y'all know I like to save every little dollar I can. And since we don't get hostess rewards anymore, I mean, I get rewards just like y'all do. But it's on the money I spend. I have to spend my dollars too now. Yes, honey bunny. I do. Oh, goodness. All right, ladies, this is it. Let me know what you think. We are going to go where a kid can be a kid.
Are you almost done?
No. And I hope we have a great day, as I hope you have a great day. So if y'all need anything, let me know. If you want a color match, holla at your girl. I will walk you through it. The best way to get me a match, your makeup free selfie. And then we will get you started. If you are ready for the best skincare ever, let me know. If you're not ready to fully commit, I have two options for you. If you're local, I have the experience kits that have lots of stuff in it. And you can qualify for one for free. If you're interested on how to do that, let me know and I will hook you up. Or I have the sample packs for $20, which is what I'm fixing to go drop off at the Rib. Ow, I just pulled my hair out. Okay, kids. Talk to y'all later.